Today I want to deal with this question of the design. What we see in the zellige, in the wood, iron, everything called handmade crafts. Sometimes we hear that, for example, the zellige is Andalusian or something like that, as Andalusia was the conqueror of Morocco. But this is a colonial creation because what we see in the design in the zellige everywhere, in cities, in rural areas, is something looking like a flower. This image coming from old times in high Atlas Mountains. It is a Rupester art, very, very old, something like 4,000 years old. So when we find that kind of flower everywhere, in wood, in iron, in steel, in the zellige, in the carpet, in the tattoo, I changed completely my mind about how can I deal with this question of the design and culture creation and handmade crafts in general in Morocco. We still find today, in the beginning of the 21st century, people who still working in this field, they continue to use this kind of symbols. Each tribe is using symbols different than others. We know that there is many symbols used, just the difference between colors regarding from a tribe to another, which kind of colors are used, which kind of carpets. This is why we say this is a carpet or a rug from this tribe or from this other. In general, it is the reproduction of many symbols, but sometimes women are telling us stories in the carpet when they are working. It means that when women were working, they thought about something or they were talking about something and they put it in their carpet like a message. I'm thinking now to a friend who told me about when his mom was making a rug in the beginning of 60s, and there was a young girl working, and that young girl put a car in the carpet. It means that that young girl in that time was dreaming for a Moroccan husband working in Europe. Because in that time, to have a car, you must be someone working in Europe. Carpet is something handmade, yes, but it's a story at the same time. It can be a story, or it can tell us a story. This is something very important, I think. It's very important for women to distinguish themselves, of course, regarding their background, regarding their tribe, how they learn from their moms or their grandmoms to do the rugs and how much design. And this is something very curious. It's impossible to push them to change the design. Even today, we are in the 21st century. Design is very, very, very old. And even we switch from the wood, from carpet, from the wood to the iron or other new products, people continue to use the same design. I think it's very important to share something from our culture with the others. We can learn from others, but they need to learn from us too. You cannot be universal if you have nothing to bring with you.